So in 1941, when Germany was air raiding over Liverpool, the Ministry of Defence decided that they were going to build tunnels under the city as used as air raid shelters. They spent £163 million in the making of this, and it actually never ever got used. Okay. 20 years ago, it actually got sealed up, and then just recently someone's broken the concrete seal that sits above us, 140 feet, and we are here now doing an investigation.
What vibes are you getting down here so far? Is it eerie to you, creepy? What do you think?
Right now I'm feeling a bit creeped out, very eerie, very creepy, very, very dark. Obviously there's no electricity, there's nothing. We're 140 foot underground, and
well, these tunnels span for at least 1.5 miles.
Yeah. So, do you want to
get on with our adventure?
Get on with it,
partner.
Come on then. There's a candle and lit it down here.
Odd. I need to be recording because we're going to run into something creepy and I'm just not going to be recording. Right, so this goes on for quite a way. Yeah.
It's just tunnel after tunnel after tunnel, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it goes on and on and on. I'd like to welcome you to the toilets.
Oh, very nice, thank you.
Yes. They're not just any toilets, they're nuclear toilets. These are toilet spaces. These toilet spaces are meant for the people of Liverpool during, well, obviously they were meant for people of Liverpool when the place got bombed. Did you know actually, to get down here, even though they could hold several thousand people, you had to buy tickets. The plan was you had to have a ticket to enter here. So not anyone could have just entered here. It literally, you would have had to been rich.
It's chosen few basically.
Yeah.
The elite.
The elite. Anyone that could afford a ticket down here.
Okay. There's no like chapels or rooms for like hospitals or...
There are, but they're all sealed up.
Yeah.
We only have access to the toilets and the tunnels surrounding them.
Right.
So this, if I were to guess, was more of a, it's the lavatory section. So toilet, showers, and sinks.
Right.
These tunnels did span for miles. But, oh, look at that. Stuffed penguin doll. It's kind of eerie. Is there anybody down here with us? I can definitely hear the sound of water dripping.
There's plenty of water dripping.
Yeah. Here, come this way. You see that wall there? That is actually a blast wall. Now, in between all the big chambers, basically they put these blast walls up in order to try and soften any kind of blows. So if one chamber got hit, not necessarily this chamber wouldn't have gotten hit either because of this massive wall. If you come around it here, take a look. It does and would lead into the next chamber. Now, obviously, that is very far down, but there is a sealed door at the very end that would go into the next chamber.
So this is just basically as far as we can go?
On this tunnel, yes, but there's more back there.
Right.
Anybody down there? Hear the echo? It's amazing. Alright, so basically, other than the fact that this is a cool old air raid shelter, which honestly I love going through tunnels, especially tunnels that no one's really explored in so long. This place, Bidston Hill, has so much history to it as well. Now, Back in medieval times, Bidston Hill was well known for witch trials and hangings, and this hill, which these tunnels lay under, is actually the site of 12 witch hangings. On top of that, this place is also well known for legends about werewolves in the area, and more interestingly, satanic practices down in the tunnels. So that obviously happened after the war.
So if I'm getting this right,
Yeah.
they built this in 1941.
Yeah.
Spent £163 million on it. It was never used. It was never sealed up until 20 years ago.
About 20 years ago, yeah.
So it was open for people to just come down here.
Yeah,
It was
quite
they wanted.
it was quite a popular site for young people back in those days. They'd come down here.
See that there's, wherever you go, there's plenty of graffiti lining the walls. So
Yeah, but have you noticed it's all done in white paint?
yeah.
It's not done with spray cans.
Mm.
Now, I'm not saying they didn't have spray cans back then, but a lot of this graffiti does date back to those times. So they're quite
A
old.
little bit concerned that obviously we've got that much water dripping around it. It's going to be hard to distinguish whether that's a tap or whether it's water dripping. You know what I mean?
Is anybody down here? Can you try to use any of these devices around us? Give us a sign of your presence. Although what?
Something stopping you from communicating with us. There's somebody down here.
Spirits. Somebody down here, spirits. Oh, that's crazy.
Can we have some names for the spirits that are down here? My name is Simon.
Mine's Andrew.
We mean you no harm. All we wish to do is to communicate with you. Is there a spirit of somebody called Anthony down here? Willis has just said the name Anthony. If there is anybody down here called Anthony, please do something to let us know that you are here.
Let me just listen what that was. Hold on.
Can you hear something?
Whoa, hold on. Why don't you go help me? That's what it sounds like. Oh, whoops. Let me go back to it. To me, it sounds like, why don't you go help me?
Does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Hold on. I don't know what it's saying. Why don't you go help me? That's one thing I picked up off of that, but that's odd.
If it is you that is wanting help, we will help you, but you're going to have to do something for us. You're able to walk towards us so that we can tell that you're here with us.
What the hell was that?
I have no idea. You heard it, I heard it. Like a droning noise, wasn't it?
There's no way it was a car.
Oh,
We would have heard a car ages ago, but also we are far off from any road, and we are way underground.
you wanted a car down here. Not unless there were one in this tunnel. Anthony,
That was weird.
was that you that's just made that noise? If it was, can you please do it again?
What's that?
Anthony, if that's you, can you walk towards us? Can you walk towards us? We're going to try a different area of the network of tunnels down here.
What did you say?
Run.
Run. Why should we run?
Something to run from. What should we run from? Don't worry, that mist that you saw in front of the camera just then was our breaths.
Let me.
See, that's his breaths. Jesus, that torch is bright.
I know it does its job.
Mm.
It looks so cool. Right. So the obelisk just told us to run. I'm not entirely sure why or what we need to run from. If anybody out there and you want to show yourself, now would be the time. I guess. I really don't know what I would do if something showed itself. It's another person.
That's the same person that we saw.
Outside. What about outside? Doesn't seem to go anywhere. And I know that's a dead end down there. Now basically we are completely lost as it is. Like if we were supposed to run to the exit, we would not be able to find it. It's just a matter of going around enough until we see it. Hold on.
Well,
I thought I saw something move on the ground like a rat, but it wasn't.
that's the football that we saw earlier.
Right, so we have gone in a circle.
Yeah.
That looks awful wet.
No.
This isn't the way we came though, is it? I think we came from this one. I guess you could get lost down here. Oh, you could.
Yeah.
Right. The exit's connected to the toilet. Oh, it's right further. That's the exit. Right, so these were obviously the power outlets at one point. I can safely assume that they are in no way connected anymore, are they?
No, obviously not. You're not even able to move that.
Yeah.
That one obviously, yeah.
Let there be light. No, they're so rusted stiff. Absolutely not happening. That's good.
Okay, so we've eventually made our way back to the entrance after potentially getting lost a little bit. I'm really glad that we're here. It is very eerie down here. It's very dark. Overless has thrown out a few possibilities. We had a name come through, Anthony. We've had I can hear a droning noise which we can't explain, and we've potentially captured an interesting EVP which we're going to have to go back and listen to. There's potentially other things on here that we've not heard, which we'll review in post-editing.